Hey, what's up, my little tattletales? Listen, while we are waiting for the Black China verdict, let's talk about all the other stuff going on in the world. I know y'all talking about what's Kanye West doing. Well, apparently it looks like he's on vacation with Tokyo, with his muse, with his love, Cheney. Also, y'all, fans are literally speculating that Pete Davidson literally finessed the hell out of Kim Kardashian. And now that this, the epitome of what a gold-digging social climber is, Pete has gotten what he wants out of Kim. The real gag is his people are now telling him to move away from her. Y'all, listen. So people are saying that Kanye West is laughing his butt off. That literally Kim ran to a man that is doing the exact same thing to her as she did to him. But again, people are saying that Kim is really, since she turned 40, she's really kind of been having a midlife crisis, allegedly, and she is literally holding on to Pete to hold on to her fading youth. Y'all, what am I talking about? Let's get into these details, because Pete Davidson might own the Gold Digger Award of the Year. It looked like he finessed Kim, finessed Chris, y'all. But let's see if he can finesse the public. Okay, let's get into this. But before we do, you guys, if you guys don't know, your girl was invited onto Sloan's channel to do an interview about all things Kardashian. If you guys have ever watched Sloan, you know he is a top-notch interviewer. And listen, he literally brought the best out of me. I would appreciate it if you guys have time. Please go watch the video support. And if you can leave a message letting them know Tattletales are in the house, that would be great too. But again, you know what? It's enough that you guys are here. Thank you so much. Let's get into this video and how Pete just pulled off the finesse of the century. All right, first of all, let's get into Kanye and Cheney. They are on vacation in Tokyo, Japan, having another vacation, all right? Cheney put this up on her Instagram stories. Now listen, I'm not saying Cheney can't go to Tokyo, Japan by herself, but what I am saying is she is dating Yeezy. Jeezy has been so quiet lately, and every time Kanye gets quiet, you know he's in his bag trying to come out with something beautiful and creative. Love her or hate him, he's always going to give a moment. Well, guess what? His muse Cheney is ready for her unveiling too, and this girl is going to be a part of the movement. Sources are saying she's incredibly good for him, incredibly calming to him. But y'all, I'll be real. Cheney's a gorgeous girl. Everybody says she has a beautiful personality, right? She also has a master's in mental health. She owns a mental health clinic. Now, I'm not saying she's using this to help Kanye. I am just saying that I think, let's be real, I think Cheney is the first woman that he's met outside of Kim that he really likes. Now, I know there was the model Venetra before them. He seemed to really liked her, but there's something that clicks more with Cheney. I think that's why he's so calm. You know how it is with a bad breakup, right? You're really into the person, you want the person back, and then you meet somebody, you'd be like, oh, never mind, I'll be okay. My sources are saying that's what's happening. I'm gonna be on the lookout and try to get more information about it's not even a vacation. Sources are saying it might actually be a working trip with his bae, his muse. But y'all, listen, forget all that. Let's get into Pete and how he finessed the mess out of Kim Kardashian. Y'all ready for this? Let go. Okay, so if you guys don't know, in my opinion, Pete Davidson is the epitome of a social climbing gold digger. And there's nothing wrong with that. At first, I thought he was just pass around Pete. Pete the Skeet pass around Pete Rat Davidson, right? With his off-white pants. So when he bought them, they were white. And his Target specials. No shade to Target, but he makes it look like Target clothes that are 8 years old. Do you know what I'm saying? Because y'all know I love a good Target thing. But after like a season or two, you're like, let that go, girl. Target wasn't meant to last forever. Now, I will say this, right? He's very good at what he does. Every woman he's dated has been more famous than the last. That can't be a coincidence. That every woman he's dated somehow increases his star. They are either famous in their own right, or even worse, they are daughters to somebody famous, rich, and powerful. Pete gonna marry himself a rich woman if it's the last thing he does. So what happened with Kim? Well, Kim's pretty, right? If you like, you know, right? Kim's pretty if you like that, you know, Calabasas look. But also, she's a billionaire. She got a private jet. She wants to be seen. Sources are saying as much as he talks about his mental health, and he does deal with mental health issues, but he also has this overwhelming need and ambitious that he wants to be seen. He wants to be famous so bad. He will do whatever he needs to. This is what it looks like from his dating history. So he attaches to Kim, right? And when he does that, there was like teasing that maybe Kris Jenner would manage Pete and make him into a billionaire. And Pete was fine to play that game because allegedly Kris used her connections to give introductions and meetings so that he could land the big fish. Listen to this. He has landed a Peacock straight to series order Bump Kiss. It's executive produced by Lorne Michaels. You know how he endeared himself to Lorne Michaels. We'll see the Saturday Night Favorite play a fictionalized version of him. Yes, he is basically having a millennial version of Curb Your Enthusiasm in which he will star. He has been trying to break into the mainstream and try to break into the movies for forever, but he hasn't been able to. But with Kim's help, finally, he was able to land this show. Get this. It's a Peacock original, right? It's Peacock, but it's still more than he was doing because everybody knows Saturday Night Live people don't get paid anything while they're on there. It's going to be semi-autobiographical, sorry, I forgot how to read, comedy series. It's after being taken out of streamers last month, the live action scripted series starring the Saturday Night Live favorite drew interest from multiple outlets before ultimately landing at the NBC Universal back streamer with a straight to series order. Again, he had been trying to get this show off the ground for a while. Nobody wanted it. But when he started dating Kim, his star rose and boom, he got this show. Now it's going to be a heightened fictionalized version of Pete Davidson's real life. Basically, it's a knockoff of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I love Larry David. And guess what? Fun fact, Pete dated Cassie David, Larry David's daughter, for a while, but then left her when he thought he could make more of a come up, in my opinion, right? The series will combine grounded storytelling with absurd elements with an unfiltered and completely original worldview for which Pete is well known. Now get this. This show had been trying to get off the ground for a while. I cannot stress enough. Him being attached to Kim raised that. However, get this. People are really starting to get worried about Kim, saying that she is literally being used by Pete in a desperate bid to hang on to her youth and relevance. Now, Kim is only 40 years old. She's not old by any chance, but to Kim, she's competing with these 20-year-old Instagram models in her mind. And Kim's a beautiful woman. 40 is still young. Kim, and she doesn't need to compete with them, right? Because at this point, she's carved out her own lane. But she's so desperate that it's going to slip away that she's clung on to Pete. Pete teased Kris Jenner that maybe they would be, they could work together. Maybe it could be a manager. There was a lot of rumors about that. But guess what, y'all? Now that his show has been greenlit, he now has new management. He's been represented by a huge talent agency. And now his talent agency is recommended that not only does he not appear with Keeping Up with Kardashians, but not only does he not appear with Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but he kind of distanced himself from Kim because now Kim might not be the right look for him. You guys, I can't make this up. Hold on. How do we know? Because it's been all over from Cosmopolitan to Dateline to the Hollywood Insider that Pete Davidson's inner circle is reporting him, advising him not to appear on Keeping Up with the Kardashians and to take his distance from there. That's right. He used Kim. Listen, get this. A source told Page Six that people close to Pete had pointed out to him that his career is already going strong, saying his career is taking off. What does he need this for? Apparently his team also thinks that doing reality TV would, as Page Six put it, blow up any sense of normalcy, and has warned them that it's a sure way to kill the relationship. Getting involved in the show decimates every man. Listen, this appears to be conflicting info though, with another source saying there's no concern about Pete doing the show and that he feels no pressure to be on the show. Neither do the people around him. Listen, Pete literally used Kim for publicity, got his name out there, got the show that allegedly had been nobody wanted to finally be greenlit from Peacock. And as soon as he did, now all of a sudden he's too good to appear on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Y'all, Who would have thought that Pete Davidson would actually be Kim Kardashian's drama? Listen, you can't make things up. Reportedly, sources are saying that Kanye West is laughing his butt off in Tokyo while he enjoys one of the best work/vacations with Cheney Jones ever. You guys, make sure you turn on your likes and notifications. We are on verdict watch. It looks like the verdict for the Blac Chyna trial is going to come out Monday, but I'm going to have a lot of cool things coming out in between there. Also, if you guys don't know, my email is tisatowels. I respond to everybody. Feel free to email with me with any inquiries, any tips, anything. Listen, I get back to everybody, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.